Well, for this one, guys, you're given a trapezoid with a base of 17 and 23 centimeters. You have a height of 10 centimeters, and this side is 12. Let's see if we're going to be needing that side or not. So the question asks, what's the area of this trapezoid? Please take a moment to pause this video and see if you can figure this out. So the way I'm going to go about it is I'm going to use that formula for finding area of a trapezoid. It is area equals half of base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Okay, so let's plug in what we can here. I have 1/2 times base 1, I'll just say is the bottom side. It doesn't matter really because base 1 plus base 2 is the same as base 2 plus base 1. So 17 plus base 2 is 23 times the height. Remember, you come to a crossroad where you need to decide, is this the height or is this the height? Remember, the height will be perpendicular to the base. So see how this side is at 90 degrees to the base? This side is not at right angle to the base. So this will be our height here, 10. Okay, so 1/2. 17 plus 23 is 40 times 10. So half of 40 is 20 times 10. And this is equivalent to 200. Our unit for area is going to be centimeter squared. Okay, so that takes a little intuition to know what the unit will be. Since we're given centimeters as the distance, our area is centimeter squared. Okay, so please review this, make sure that you understand how we use that formula to find area of a trapezoid. Okay, let's play with this formula a little bit. Meaning, let's say you're given that formula here, the area equals half base 1 plus base 2 times height. How would you rearrange this? Let's say if you wanted to know what base 2 is, for example. Okay, so how to rearrange the formula? Okay, rearrange the equation to solve for B2. Okay, for example. So remember, the goal is to get B2 by itself. Okay, so here we need to get B2 by itself. Okay, so let's make note of that. Goal is to get B2 by itself. In other words, you want to isolate B2. Okay, so we need to get rid of all the other guys that are in the way. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is fractions we like to get rid of first. So I'm going to get rid of it by multiplying by its reciprocal. So what's the reciprocal of 1/2? Okay, if you say 2 over 1, you are correct. So multiply both sides by 2. Okay, so we'll end up with 2a is equal to, well, this cancels out. So we have b1 plus b2 times height. Okay, we're getting there. Now, keeping in mind that we want to isolate b2. So let's get rid of the h here. Here you have b1 plus b2 times h. What's the opposite of times h? Okay, so divide h. Divide h. Okay, so the h cancels. We'll end up with 2a over h is equal to b1 plus b2. Okay, so again, keeping in mind that you want to get b2 by itself, we need to get rid of b1. So what's the opposite of plus b1? Subtract b1. So ultimately, we're going to end up with this cancels out. b2 is equal to 2a over h minus b1. This is our final answer.